Uh-huh.
Okay, so now it's streaming live on YouTube. No, wait, internal message. But it says that it's streaming live in YouTube on our side. Visit the YouTube stream.
Yes, okay. All this stuff is coming up.
Right, so no, we are there. Hang on, I'm going back to add this new code to the page. So now, yep.
What?
Oops, I don't want to hit that. So go back to youthaction.cc.
On Zoom or on?
In your browser. Youthaction.cc, cc, non-cc, /theme.
Yeah.
/stream. .html. You typed it wrong somewhere. Youth action, not you action. Come on. Am I cutting into Am I cutting into nap time here or something?
Absolutely.
Now hit that.
You got it.
Hit that stream.
What is this shit?
What did you do? So now you're going to get the infamous mirror, but you're live streaming.
But it's in my account.
Yeah, it's off of your account. So whatever reason, Youth Action isn't allowed the embedding, and we have to figure out that. And that we don't need. I mean, we can, I can research it and figure it out afterwards. But
that's something we want, right?
Right. And if you notice, this has only got maybe a 3 or 4 second delay.
Well, the sound, I'm muted, I guess, because I'm not getting any sound out of it.
I hear it.
Oh, you do, and it's like 3 or 4 seconds. That's
not even that. I mean, literally, as soon as you finish speaking, it starts to play.
Great. Okay. Now there's some cleaning up here to do.
Right.
But we need to also start doing it so there's other participants to see how to make that work. That can be, I mean, I can come in on my phone and I can come in on a computer. So that would be 2 people, as if we had, I should try to call these 2 guys that, because one of them said he was going to try to call me at 4, and I'm not sure if I missed the call or he just didn't call. So I should do that. Now, in terms of this Joker page.
Yeah. So from here, the give me a second. Okay, so in this browser, go up to the URL again and take off stream.html and just have it youthaction.cc/. So just to back this off, stream.html, just take it out.
And go to what? 3.
Just keep going. Back up, back up. Now go. Hit enter.
Got it. Got it.
Okay. So what I did here is because obviously she's,
Yeah.
The leader of this thing, I wanted to put hers. So what I had to do was just go through those images that I have uploaded onto the server. But I had to go through them first locally on my machine because I took out some of the images, or I didn't take them out. Basically, what I did was I moved them to a different folder just in case we use them somewhere else.
Right.
But some of the images, for example, that were too small.
Okay.
And some of the images that you had are from, you had some images that were from, signs from 2010 or 2017.
No problem.
I took those out as well. So basically left me with, now I'm down to, it looks like 72 images. And I don't know, I don't think we need the full amount of 72 up there, on this page. But, there are some duplicates that were removed. I can even now, I'm still looking on my machine that there's still more duplicates that can be removed. But they're, and then it's just taking and re-uploading these back in and writing a little bit of code that's going to basically loop these images on this. So your image will be here thing.
Uh-huh.
That is, will automatically appear. Her picture will always appear first because it's, obviously this is her thing, that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
And then what I need you to do is right there where you are at, I need you to figure out what you want on this menu. In other words,
the menu. Right.
So if you click this little 3 things right here where your mouse is at. So here, right, I need you to tell me what you want on this menu. So home, about, contact us.
Got it. And you
live.
can change the titles too, obviously.
Right. Whatever you want it to hear, and they're not going to be sub menus.
No problem.
There won't be sub menus. So in other words, like if you click home right now,
yeah,
you'll see this expand out. Right. That's what's a sub menu.
Right.
That won't be sub menus. Right. Maybe
that will be whatever I tell you to put in home.
Well, no. We're going to take that out. So in other words, when you click on home, you're going to go to a page. You're not going to go to a sub.
That's what I said. So that'll have on it whatever we want. Right.
The only
type stuff.
Right. The only thing that may have sub menus is, like contact, for example. I'll give you an example. It says if you hit contact, it may have a sub menu that says, contact us, become a reporter, like, a sub menu like this, become a reporter, whatever it is.
Yeah, I'll take a look at it.
Right.
Now I got that. Now, that because this jazz we can turn this into Youth Action Channel, right? Or this Joker can be Youth Action Channel.
Right. That's going to be the logo
right.
aspect.
Right. And mine is for some reason mine is the words are cut off on her.
It probably has to do with the size of your browser at the moment.
Well, but that might be true of other people too, right? So
Yeah, most people have their browser
There has
all
to
the way
be.
open. Most
There has to
people
be
have
some kind of a safety.
most people have their browser all the way open when they open.
Mine is now. How do I get back to her?
So you see the arrows
Actually, I don't.
down the bottom right-hand corner. Yes, you do.
Oh, those arrows. Okay.
Yeah, those arrows. So you would want to hit back. No,
Yeah,
the other back.
well, I'm hitting them both.
What are you doing? Just the left arrow.
Yeah, I hit it.
Hit it, hit it, hit it,
Hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it. Yeah. I'm hitting it.
Okay, maybe just refresh this page at this point.
Okay. Yeah, this may. I mean,
see the double pipe thing there in the middle?
yeah.
Click that. That stops it. Now hit left again on your arrow.
So these are going to. This is going to scroll.
Right. It's going to auto rotate through this basically.
Auto rotate. There we go. Auto rotate.
I can set it to be automatically, and there should be a timer in here.
Yeah.
In other words, like every 3 seconds it moves, or every 5 seconds or whatever. And I should be able to, in the code, also adjust it so that I can determine whether I want it to auto rotate or not.
Mm-hmm.
We
can look at that, right?
Right.
So you're thinking of Youth Action Channel here, where Joker is,
right?
And then this keeps. Maybe go live could be down here.
What this is specific to the image rotation. So you see this keep going up and down basically because your image here is always the same. You're not seeing different images. But what it's intended to do is to be a description of whatever the image may be, right? So,
but we could lose it.
Yeah, I mean, I could take out the words on it.
So that's not popping up all the time.
Right.
Yeah, I think that's. I don't think we need to describe the images. Now I'm wondering if it's possible.
You would want to have something there, I think, in regards for later on, like as this all comes into play, is search engine optimization, because otherwise you're just going to have images there and the search engine really isn't going to know anything about the images. This text helps to put.
Yeah, but we could take it off for now.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. And it's just going to take time to do that. And it just didn't seem like at the moment like a really. Is it possible?
No.
Or I'm sure it is, but can we have a button, a big clear button somewhere that tells me when I come on this page whether there's a live stream going on or not? That's great. Yes. Because then people can say, click on the live stream, whatever we say, join us now or something like that. What we can
do is up here where it says Joker, we're going to change this out to be Youth Action.
Yeah.
Right. So that
channel.
Whatever it says.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know why, but the girls insisted on channel.
Okay. Next to that, when a go live happens, the page will basically check to see, based upon a setting that we have, check to see, whether we're live or not. And it will we can make it put a button right next to it.
Right.
That like if you look at the top left-hand corner of our Zoom right now, it says live on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
We can make a button that that is something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Streaming live or whatever we want to put on the button, and have that button appear right next to this logo.
Yeah. Okay, good.
Right. So when we are live, boom, it automatically will appear. The code will check and say, yeah, okay, I see it. And put that there, and then make the link happen. Otherwise, if it's not live and they click that link, it's going to go basically back to the main page of the website.
Right. Now, what do the other icon? What does this icon mean?
Click it. It's for share.
Okay. And this is.
So you can put all the images
at
down
the bottom. Got it. And this takes away.
Right.
Okay. Do you think that's common enough for the menu? I mean, I've seen it quite a bit lately. Those little lines.
I mean, it should be all right. I mean,
yeah.
I may be able to put the word menu next to it or something.
No, I like it. I think we should live with it because people are much smarter at this than me. And I figured out on other websites what that was. So I haven't seen this thing before in quite that way, but it makes sense, right? Okay. Well, I feel like I should really get on these calls. This is great. And we can get Maya, get Maya's thing in there and get, lots of other things in addition to what you have. And that's exactly what this is looking exactly the way I think is the most attractive. It's just really, really, instead of these smorgasbord. Do you know Dr. Brenner's soap?
No.
Okay. It's from the 60s. Actually, I've used it for all that time. But he's one of these people on his label that every possible space is filled with information or anomalies for sure. Homilies and, it became a kind of running joke that something that Dr. Bronner's label is like you could spend an evening reading it. And I have a problem with these websites that are like that. I just don't think they're good at communication. This is very good communication. It's like attractive and now the youth action that was on the original web page was very popular with CJ. So if that's possible to, I don't know if you can just capture that.
What do you mean?
It was
what specifically on the page was popular?
The words.
Okay.
Do you want me to, should I go to it? Here it is.
No, I see it.
It's that. They just thought that was very cool. But it has to be channel, and I don't know whether it's smaller with channel on the right or underneath, or yak should be there. I mean, I don't know, but that's a very popular color concept these days. I think this is going to be terrific, and I'm beginning to feel like, in keeping with this, that necessity once again being the mother, that we really only have the two young women, and to really have them be the center of that live cast and not try to jam a whole lot of other people in there or other tapes or other things, I think is in keeping with it. It's very simple. And they're going to get a little boring sometimes, of course. I mean, my God. But kind of repetitive. Everybody's going to say the same things. And that's, I don't think that's a problem. But this is looking good, I think. So the only glitch we have remaining is embedding with the youth action.
Right.
Is that a Vincent? No, that's not. That's
no. That's going to be a YouTube thing.
Yeah.
And that's just doing a few Google searches and figuring it out why it's
okay.
not allowing in the settings.
Now I'm wondering if since we're definitely doing YouTube, maybe it's time for me to link back to Gwen and say, it's getting close, and we're going to be based in Zoom, but we're coming on to YouTube. Whether she would have some help to offer, whether it's how to, get viewers, or if that's so far, that's the only technical thing.
Well, the other thing is you could ask her. It could be your way to reach out to her. Is say, hey, listen, we've decided to use YouTube as the gateway to stream to our website, but we're having some problem with the Youth Action Channel account that doesn't allow us to be able to embed.
Yeah, maybe she'll hook us up with a techie or something.
Right. Or she could say, hey, well, okay, you've got to verify your account or whatever it is.
Yeah, but she wouldn't do that. I mean, she's going to be, I think that's a chain of command thing probably, but whatever it is, right.
But it opens the door for you to be able to have that correspondence with her at that point. It's just that, hey, fantastic. So now, what would you recommend? And who knows, maybe she's, I get that she's entity based, but, in her own personal views that she may be willing to, do what she can to pull some strings.
Yeah.
You don't know what kind of clout people have. And the only silly question is the one that doesn't get asked. So,
right. And we don't know what kind of fire she's under, internally. There's a lot going on with those places.
Right.
So their pants are on fire.
So it's at least worth, sending an email to her or correspondence with her, however, that says, hey, we're having a little issue with the Youth Action and the embedding, allowing to embed. And that, like I said, at least that opens a gateway for you to be able to have that communication.
Okay, Mike. Got a lot done.
Yeah. The only other thing we got to do at some point, again, is I want to be able to figure out
how to make it work.
Well, yeah, for me to be able to be in here and do breakout rooms and manage that stuff.
We can do, the two of us can do that. I can, once we get this going, you can come in on your phone.
Right.
And then I can come in on my phone, and we can then. All right. So let me get on these. Let me call these other guys, and we'll check in the morning.
Yes, sir.
Take care.
Have a great afternoon.
You too. Bye-bye.